Hello everyone, how's it going? It is Tyrnor as always, and I'm here to take a look at and react to and all of that stuff to the newest Shadowlands Afterlives video, which is Maldraxxus. And as you probably already know, it's supposed to feature Draka prominently. As a bit of disclaimer, I suppose, Draka is my mother's favorite character, so I'm obviously obligated to like this video no matter what happens. But no, I'll obviously take a more uh, objective look at it. Other than that, Maldraxxus is probably the covenant I was initially least interested in when I heard of the when Shadowlands was announced, but now I've warmed up to it more and more, and it's definitely probably my second most interesting one after Revan Rev. Now that I've learned more, though again I'm not completely up to date on the beta. Now, without further ado, because I am honestly very curious to see what is in this Shadowlands Afterlives video, let's just take a look at it in 3, 2, 1, go. Her
In life,
death,
I
as
was
expected.
Draka of the Frost Wolf clan. A warrior who gave everything
There's Baby Fro.
to protect what mattered most. But I was not done fighting.
I like the music more than the previous Afterlives, honestly.
Maldraxxus, where the armies of the five houses once stood side by side to protect the realm of death. It was
Interesting.
here I served the House of Eyes. A strange fit for a warrior's soul.
Again.
Their ways were not mine.
Were those spell guards?
Faster. Again.
Eventually, this life after life began to feel right.
The House of Plagues lies in ruins. 1/5 of Maldraxxus wiped out.
It's hard to believe they could be so careless.
Perhaps they weren't. No matter what happens now, Maldraxxus must stay true to its purpose. For if we fail in our duty, the Shadowlands will fall. I believe the House of the Chosen still stands with us, and I trust you to deliver this to Margrave Crexus. Now, go. And Draka, be watchful.
Oh, you also get a wolf in the afterlife, okay.
My brothers, I am on urgent business.
That was spoiled in the
My
teaser.
lord! Hurry! There could be survivors!
This seems familiar.
So, these are the traitors you spoke of.
I would not let such Urgura prevent me from delivering my lord's final message.
Ordeals such as this either break the sword or strengthen it. I offer the key to saving Maldraxxus.
I am sorry, Margrave. He gave me no key.
An unyielding
It's you.
warrior with the skills of a master spy. A key to many things. Come, our enemies will strike openly soon.
I am Draka, once of the Frost Wolf clan, now Baroness of the House of the Chosen, and most of all, a protector of Maldraxxus.
Huh. Interesting. It perhaps wasn't as character focused as the Uther one. I mean, obviously, this was more of a cool imagery and fights, and here are the politics of Maldraxxus. Here are, well, somewhat presented. Here's what's happening in Maldraxxus, more or less. It didn't go into too much detail other than the surface level. Um, yeah, this isn't as profound as the Uther one, and it doesn't have to be. Obviously, not every Afterlives video has to be a profound examination of a flawed character or whatever. And I think this suits the theme of Maldrax as well, of it being a land where it's survival of the fittest and it's constant struggle, etc., etc. Now, it is a bit odd to see Draka take on the role of a rogue assassin type character. I mean, when she was alive, she was just, you know, your archetypical orc warrior, um, and her killers were rogues, assassins. So it's a bit odd in that context. Yeah, this is an interesting one. Not much else I can think to say really. The part where the necropolis thing, I'm not sure what the term is in the Shadowlands, but where the necropolis gets destroyed, yeah, that was spoiled in the teaser shots. There you go. Good old Blizzard spoiling their own plot twists. But yeah, otherwise, it's it represents the atmosphere of Maldraxxus of, hey, constant struggle, survival of the fittest, we are always fighting, etc. It's not that deep on character, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Sorry. Yeah, not much else I can say. It was interesting, exciting, cool. Not my favorite, obviously. I like the Uther one better, but that's just my personal preference. It looked great, and the music was probably better than the Uther one, just in my opinion. And the imagery was definitely suggestive and interesting. Yeah, I honestly don't think I have much else to say. It was a very direct piece, unlike the Uther one. Well, the Uther one was also fairly direct, but this one is a bit less profound, I guess. Which is not necessarily a bad thing again, it's just, it is what it is. Well, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and farewell.